Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
New York Times Business. January 19, 10:59 America, New York. Months before a potential crisis, both parties kick off a fiscal blame game. As the Treasury Department begins taking steps to avoid hitting the debt limit, Republicans and Democrats are positioning themselves politically for a drawn-out fight. Speaker Kevin McCarthy has said it is President Biden and his allies who are acting recklessly regarding the debt ceiling.
Global economy.
January 19, 10:54 America, New York. Jamie Dimon and James Gorman at odds over future rate rises. Wall Street chiefs offer divergent views on persistence of U.S. price pressures and how the Fed should respond.
BBC News Business.
January 19, 10:21 America, New York. Rail workers given fresh offer in pay dispute. Train companies have increased their offer to RMT rail workers in an attempt to prevent more strikes.
BBC News Business. January 19, 9:33 America, New York. Labour calls for Transpennine Express rail contract removal. The North of England rail service has never been worse, the Shadow Transport Secretary says.
Daily FX Market News.
January 19, 9:28 America, New York. U.S. equities sell off. SPX, NASDAQ and Dow hint at a lower open. The Dow led the drop in U.S. stocks after dismal retail sales data and a stern reminder from the Fed's Bullard that recent price declines won't distract the committee.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 19, 9:15 America, New York. Live Golf reaches deal to broadcast events on CW Network. Live Golf CEO Greg Norman said the deal would provide accessibility for fans and exposure for athletes and partners.
Global economy.
January 19, 8:59 America, New York. We, the people, are to blame for Britain's economic woes. The UK economy looks sickly against international comparisons, so let's be honest about the three causes.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 19, 8:56 America, New York. Dominion to depose Rupert Murdoch in defamation case against Fox News. The voting machine company, which is seeking $1.6 billion in damages, and Fox are engaged in a flurry of pre-trial maneuvering ahead of an expected April trial.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
January 19, 8:46 America, New York. Jobless claims fell by 15,000 last week. Initial jobless claims declined to the lowest level since September. New York Times Business.
January 19, 8:31 America, New York. Procter & Gamble sales fall for first time in years as inflation squeezes shoppers. The consumer goods giant raised prices 10% last quarter, but a decline in sales volume led to drops in revenue and profit. High inflation has pushed many shoppers to buy fewer goods or trade down to less expensive brands.
BBC News Business.
January 19, 8:25 America, New York. Cost of living. Calls grow for a ban on prepayment meter switching. Citizens Advice says it has seen a sharp increase in people needing crisis support, such as emergency grants.
Global economy.
January 19, 7:43 America, New York. Lagarde promises to stay the course on high interest rates. Euro and government borrowing costs rise as ECB President's Davos remarks stoke expectations of more big rate rises.
Marginal revolution.
January 19, 7:24 America, New York. The profits of recycling. Brian Potter on Twitter notes, the reason the U.S. doesn't have abandoned cars littering the sides of roads anymore is because of cheap shredders that made recycling them profitable. Pointing us to Junkyard Planet.
Daily FX Market News.
January 19, 7 o'clock America, New York. GBP USD slips but remains well bid on interest rate bets. A lack of UK economic news has seen the pound retreat a little, but it remains well supported close to 6-month highs.
Finance and economics.
January 19, 6:16 America, New York. The rise of the uber-luxurious office. How the top end of the market is defying the gloom.
Finance and economics.
January 19, 5:52 America, New York. China's re-globalization paradox. In 2023 the world will visit more and buy less.
Daily FX Market News.
January 19, 5:30 America, New York. US dollar, DXY, latest. Weak rebound off the multi-month low, slowdown fears grow. The US dollar's latest attempt to push higher has been met with apathy, and with US Treasury yields falling further, the path of least resistance for the greenback looks lower.
New York Times Business. January 19. 5 o'clock America New York, it's dry January. Pour one out for the bar owners. Between the triple-demic, the economy, holiday fatigue and the temporarily sober, businesses are suffering. Beer Wax, a bar in Ridgewood, Queens, is closed 2 nights of the week throughout January because of the lack of business.
Digital finance.
January 19. 3:58 America New York, Happy Lunar New Year. Dig Fin wishes you a healthy and prosperous year of the rabbit. The post Happy Lunar New Year appeared first on Digital Finance.
Marginal Revolution.
January 19. 2:43 America New York, when the heavens went on sale. The Misfits and Geniuses Racing to Put Space Within Reach. By Ashley Vance, I am reading it now. Great book. Due out in May, you can pre-order here. The post When the Heavens Went on Sale. The Misfits and Geniuses Racing to Put Space Within Reach appeared first on Marginal Revolution.
Digital finance.
January 18. 1943 America New York, meet the fintech behind JPM's new payments biz. Mumbai-based ISG is key to JP Morgan's multi-market, merchant acquirer business in Asia-Pacific. The post Meet the fintech behind JPM's new payments biz appeared first on Digital Finance.